What's up, everyone? It's Matt Mrozik, aka MVM397, with an unboxing tonight. So I'm not sure if any of you know who PK King is. He's a sculptor out of Taiwan who sculpts these amazing mythological characters, fairies, dragons, just really awesome artwork. And I decided to get one of his kits. This is the Kirin, K-I-R-I-N, Kirin, and it's absolutely massive. The box doesn't even fit on my counter here. If I had a tape measure, I could tell you how big it is. But of course, I'm never prepared when I do videos. Here's a tape measure. So the box is 16 inches wide by about 19 and a half inches long, and it is 10 and a half inches tall. Probably weighs about 6 to 8 pounds. Now I'm a little worried because the package has some damage to it. The front here has been punched through, and there's a hole in the bottom too. The packing wasn't good at all. Basically, it was this box with one layer of bubble wrap around it, and this piece has some very delicate pieces to it, so I'm curious to know if any of them got damaged. I'm hoping not. So let's find out. Let's crack it open and see what it looks like. But this is his biggest figure that he offers. When it's all put together, I believe it's about 2 feet tall, and it's just massive. I mean, basically it's this warrior kind of guy, Kirin, who's on top of a dragon figure who has killed another figure. Really kind of it's hard to tell from this black and white. I'll put a link down below to his website and the finished kit. Maybe I'll just tell better what this is to look like in the end. So, get some nice photos inside. I'll have to get this box off the bench here in a second because it's absolutely massive and it doesn't fit. So we get a few things right off the bat. Open this up for you so you can see what it's supposed to look like. The set of instructions. It's called The Balance of 9 Skies, Kirin. The Balance of 9 Skies, Kirin. It's made in Taiwan. He signed the box for me. Really cool. I chatted with him on Facebook a little bit. Super nice guy. So this kit is 1/8 scale, 102 parts, and it's in Taiwanese. I don't understand what it says, but it's got some instructions here, basically how to pin the kit. I'm gonna turn all the light on so hopefully you can see better. Give me 1 second to do that. Turn another light on, maybe. This will work better. Let's try that. Oops, sorry, bumped the camera. As always, guys, I'm not a videographer. I'm terrible at these videos, I think. But anyway, so the first photo's in black and white, and then you open up and you get some basic kind of photos to show you how to do this. I'm not sure what these mean, to be honest. And a parts checklist to make sure you get everything. So you get, for the base, there's 15 parts. The base is what he's stepping on. It's like a head. The body consists of 16 parts. The limbs, 20 parts. The head is 16 parts. And the protagonist, or the guy sitting on the back of the, I guess maybe Kirin is the dragon. I'm not sure, to be honest. He's 35 parts. And here again is some black and white photos of the kit and primer. The details on this thing is just absolutely crazy. It's insane. And here is the painted up version when it's all done. Let me zoom in a little bit. Let's see if I can. So here's what he looks like when he's painted up. The way PK King did them. Just really, really cool. So let me see if I can get a little closer. Bring these in. So I mean, really cool. So this is the protagonist who's sitting on the back. He comes with two faces and a helmet. So you got like the kind of the clean face. And you kind of got this like this skull-looking face, and just a really cool crest on the helmet. All these pieces that are flying off the back here, I think these are clear. Here's a good shot from the back side. He's got this awesome long kind of lance. This is the base. This is what he's stepping on, his victim. This is a great shot right here of the back side again. All those pieces on the tail, I believe, are in clear resin. A nice close-up shot of that. Again, this is some more details of the finished piece. Nice close-up shot of the head that's being stepped on. It's really, really cool. I mean, this thing just... I've been actually looking at this kit for quite a while, probably over about a year. I decided to pull the trigger. So we get a couple of photos. They basically look like they're postcards, actually. And he has signed one for me. PK King 2015. Really nice. And here it is. Oh. Let's see if my light will adjust. Come on, light. There we go. Nice postcard showing the finished kit. And here it is, kind of in an artist rendition. Just killer. So I'll put a link to PK King's website on the bottom. Look him up on Facebook too. He's got some really great work in progress photos of his sculpting and painting. So, first layer of bubble wrap comes off. And we got some nice big blocks of foam. We'll pull those out. So maybe he's okay. They don't have to worry about too much about anything getting damaged. But I do see a piece of resin right on the side of the box here, which has me kind of worried. Like I said, there was no outer box. It was just this box with one layer of bubble wrap around it. Whew. There's a lot of packing in here. We're getting down to something. I see something. Tell you what, I'm going to take this box off the counter and put it on the floor so I have room to put the pieces as they come out and have somewhere to put all this foam packing. So here's one bag. There's another bag right here. This is all wrapped up in bubble wrap pretty well. So maybe okay. I don't know. We'll find out shortly. Now these didn't break amazingly, and these were just on the side. These were just in the box on the side, and they didn't break. That's amazing. This thing's got a lot of pieces. So this will be a long video. What I really want to do is get to the body of the main creature, because he's the size of a small dog, like in real life. He's like the size of a Chihuahua. Maybe not even a Chihuahua, like a Yorkie Terrier. He's the size of a small dog. It's crazy. Alright, let's go through some of these pieces real quick, and then we'll make room for other stuff. So right here we have oh man, This is incredible. Nice big key right there. Sculpting is phenomenal. I'm going to bring the tripod down. It's going to be shaky for a second, guys. Apologies as usual. My videoing skills are terrible. Please stand by as the tripod moves and everything gets really shaky for a minute. Let's try that. That way I'm in my light at least. And kind of see what's going on. Okay. I'm gonna move some of the stuff off to the side here. Alright. We gotta pack some more stuff so I can have somewhere to put all this packing material. Some very frail pieces, very thin, but then at the same time some very massive pieces. We're getting somewhere. Still unpacking. Oh man. Okay, I believe this is the main piece of the base there. Here is the biggest piece of them all right there. And that's it. So now we put all this other packing material away. And here, I'll come back in a second when I'm a little more organized. Okay, so I basically got all the gray pieces kind of unpacked. And for the most part, everything came out traveled really well. Some of these pieces are extremely thin and frail. I did have some breakage, and amazingly is on the bigger pieces. Now this is the main body. I'll make sure I'm in frame. This gives you a sense of the size. I mean, that's just the torso or the body, but I'm gonna have to do some sculpting because these little tips broke off there, and I don't know where they are. I went through the packaging and stuff, and more than likely they kind of got thrown out when I was going through the packaging. So I have to do some sculpting there. Not the end of the world. And then the tip of the tail broke off right there, but luckily that piece I found. So that'll be a small pin and some gluing there. So again, the kit looks absolutely amazing. I'm really kind of disappointed in the way it was shipped here. So Mr. PK King, I'm gonna share this video with you and give you some suggestions on shipping it internationally. It really should be the way you had it packed, and then inside another box with more wrapping around it, because the areas that have breakage are the areas where the box had been punctured, mainly on the bottom side. This was at the very bottom of the box, and it was laying like this, and the hole in the box was right here where these got broken off. So anyway, not the end of the world. Part of garage kit building. So this thing is huge. It's just it's really freaking amazingly kick-ass. I mean, so I can kind of do a dry fit here of this. Here's the neck. The head is right here. That goes on the base, I think. Here's the head. It's literally, I don't know if this is in frame. It's the size of a dog. It's huge. The sculpting is absolutely beautiful. Just, I mean, I can't put into words how awesome this looks in person. It's just stunning. Just gorgeous. Cleanup wise, for something this elaborate, it's not that bad. I'm not seeing. I have some more tips that I got to resculpt. It's a little putty. The detail's crazy, as you can see. I mean, all the scales are super, super detailed. Once these gates cleaned up, this will seat in there very easily, just like that. I'm going to put this aside up here for now. So here's the neck. The head pegs in very nicely. It's a different color resin, which is kind of weird. Not the end of the world because it gets painted, obviously. I had the lower jaw a second ago. Where'd it go? Anywhere. Right here. Here it is. This will kind of. Oop. That doesn't go to that one. It goes to this head. So this is the guy. This is the guy that's on the ground getting stepped on. It's pretty cool. Just beautiful, beautiful. Looks killer. Again, there's so many pieces here. I'm not doing this kit justice by any means, trust me. It just looks killer. Here's the base. It all kind of sticks onto right there. I don't have the instructions in front of me, so I'm not sure exactly how this all goes together, but the head's in here somewhere like this, getting stepped on. The feet of the big guy, just really, really nicely done. Terrific sculpt, and the size of this thing is just mind-blowing. I knew it was going to be big, but really no idea how big it was. Just really killer. Very nice. Let's see, what else can I show you? Here's a bunch of pieces. I'm not going to take these out of the bag. Again, some of these pieces are extremely thin. And surprisingly, it looks like none of the small stuff broke. There's just all sorts of kind of ornate details that are on this figure. Lots of flowing kind of things going on. But again, sculpting is absolutely amazing. Really nice. Let's see what else we got. So these like feather pieces that kind of come off. Here's the long. Oh, that's gonna melt right into that. That's why that didn't break. That's that kind of big lance that he carries. Big, long, kind of flowing feather pieces. These didn't break, amazingly. Very thin, very frail. Let's see what else. These pieces are just beautiful. It also did come with some chain and a few little kind of crystal balls. I didn't show those to you, but just amazing. So I'm not gonna, really can't do a dry fit of this guy. It's just too massive. I just kind of, the main idea of this unboxing was to show you the size and to show you the sculpt and the detail. Now here is what, in the instruction he refers to as the protagonist. Here's the body. Looking really nice. The head is just, I mean, look at that. It's freaking gorgeous. And it'll plug right into there. There's a little gate on his neck, so it's not going to fit in there perfectly, but it's got a little air bubble right on the tip of his nose, easily fixed. That goes like that. His legs are right here, and they can dry fit pretty easily. Again, the detail on these guys is crazy. And the way he has this design is that it's easily painted and then taken apart. So like the joints, like I could paint this guy and take the legs off for transport. Put those peg in there very nicely, seamlessly. Let's see what else can I have. Oh, here's an arm. So I can find the other arm. He's got a ton of ornate details on him too. Let's see, this looks like this arm goes here. There's a gate in the way, so it won't fit in perfectly, but just like that. I mean, look how frail this is. It's crazy. It's amazing that none of this broke. but it didn't. So those parts were packed okay. There's a little resin sludge in the female end, that's why it's not going in all the way. Let's see. It's kind of his cloak and stuff. It's really cool, just really flowing, very natural. I mean, everything about the sculpt is just got a very flowy feel to it. Those kind of going like that on the sides. Very nice. I don't know where these goes, but they're really killer. Dragon heads. I want to say these made. Oh, I bet they go on the shoulders. I bet they're like a shoulder. Yep, they found the shoulders. Those are like the crest for the shoulders. It's just crazy, crazy, crazy cool. I mean, this is like, I'm really intimidated by this, to be honest. The painting of this kit will be surely a challenge for me, but looking forward to it. Here's the other jaw to this guy here, and then it's got the tongue is molded separately, but just killer detail. I don't see any seam lines, which is really amazing. There's obviously pore gates, and there's a few little nubs that need to be nipped off and sanded down, but as far as seam lines, I haven't seen any yet. So the molding is, I would say, like near perfect. These things are huge. Don't know what they go to. So that's really it for the gray pieces. I'm gonna just open up. I'm not gonna open all the clear pieces, because I have to pack this all away, but I do want to take a look. I want to see how clear they are. So let's take a look here. Let's see what they look like. So again, I'm probably not doing this kit a whole lot of justice in this video, but this is really just to give people an idea of, if they're interested in getting something from him, what you get. This is his most expensive kit on his website. The nice thing about his price is that they do include shipping, so you don't have to, whatever the price is on his website, they include shipping anywhere, so you don't have to worry about like, oh well, I have to pay this much and then shipping on top of it. Nope, that includes the shipping. And this clear resin is very nice. This piece is crazy, like, there's some extremely thin pieces of resin on here. I probably should not have unpacked this. I'm afraid I'm going to break something, because on the clear, once you break it, unless you paint it, it's hard to, oh my gosh. That's amazing. Look at that. Man. Really beautiful stuff. Just PK King. Nice work. This, I think, is one of the tail. I think this may be his tail. Yeah, that's the tail. It may not slide in there right now, but pretty sure that's the tail. It goes on there like that. Again, needs a little cleanup. The tail hole, the bung hole, is not accepting it. So anyway, that's all I really have for this unboxing. I could really go on for a very long time on this and show you every little single piece, but I want to just give you an idea of the kit and some of the delicate pieces that it has. I mean, it's amazing that these didn't break in shipping. Just really cool. I'm blown away. I'm glad I picked it up. No clue when I will attempt to work on this kit. It's probably going to be a lot of hand painting. Once you just look at the link that I put down below, and you'll understand. You'll get an idea of the amount of detail that's in this kit, because this little unboxing here doesn't do it justice as far as what it all entails. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned a little something about PK King and his kits, and hopefully you'll throw him some business. But I heard that he was at Jersey Fest this past year, which is kind of like a Wonder Fest, but it's held in New Jersey. It's a figure building, it's a figure convention, and he brought a bunch of kits, and apparently he sold out like extremely quick. He was offering really good deals on his kits too. I wish I knew he would have been there, because I would have given my buddy Mr. Floyd some money to get me a kit there, because I would have saved about 30% on this kit in particular. So he was offering really good deals, and he sold out really quickly. But again, just really, really cool. I want to find that neck again. Where's the neck? Here's the neck. Here's the head. And I had the jaw just a second ago. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Here it is. Head, jaw. And the tongue is in here somewhere, but that's just killer. I mean, he looks pissed off. Oh man, let's throw it back on the body real quick. This thing this body weighs probably 5 pounds. It's solid resin. Okay, I do not want to drop this. That would make me very sad. But hold on. Nope. Anyway, I'm gonna put this down before I break it, because I'll be very upset if I drop it. Because considering how it was packed, I'm surprised there isn't a ton more breakage. What little did break is really not that hard to fix. A few little pieces of putty here and there, sculpt some tips, some glue, and he'll be good to go. But anyway, that is PK King's. What's it called again? It's labeled as Kirin on his website. It's like the 9 balances of something, Kirin. It's like if he's got a whole like write up on the folklore and the story behind it. So take a look at his website, check him out, read the story, buy a kit. I mean, it's awesome. Thanks for watching as usual. It's Matt Mrozik, aka MVM397, signing off.